Hurry up. Good morning. I love walking in the desert. I am so happy. I am in such a beautiful area, and I have a walking path right where I'm camped, so I can do this every day, no excuses. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that I brought up a little bit in one of my other videos, but I really wanted to emphasize, I guess go into a little bit more detail, and that was what led me to be here where I'm at today as a nomad. If I could go back into even my 30s and talk about my life, it was so full of stress and anxiety. It was so full of, being a full-time mom, single mom, working a full-time job, owning a house. And the stress that I felt in my body was so bad that I used to come home and drink a bottle of wine. And that's why I quit. So I quit when I was 40, and that was because I noticed that it was becoming an issue. And when I think back into how I felt in my 30s, I was exhausted, worked a lot, never felt like I could get far enough to make enough money to ever relax at all. I was just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And I felt like a hamster on a treadmill. But by the time the 2008 crash happened, I was working this corporate job and just completely burned out. That when the contract ended, I was slightly relieved. The fact that I was laid off and collected unemployment was oh my gosh, I can rest. So then I had the great idea that if I went into the healthcare system, I would be able to help people, and it would be a much better job, well suited for me. I've always been into health and well-being, so this was the road, this was the avenue. Only to find out that I felt the same exhaustion. And after I graduated school, I was the heaviest I'd ever been. I'd gained so much weight, heavier than when I gave birth to my son. I felt miserable. I had weird symptoms like dry eye, dry mouth, different things. I've had psoriasis. I've had just I think it was blood sugar fluctuations. Just the migraines were killing me. And I just didn't feel good. I couldn't get enough energy to do anything. And, I know that we're supposed to work out, we're supposed to eat healthy. All I did was crave. I tried different diets like Weight Watchers. I tried going to the doctor and saying, is there something medically wrong with me? Am I heading into perimenopause? All the numbers came back fine. There was nothing wrong with me. Must be going crazy, right? What in the world? And nobody talked about women's health back then. We're now talking about women's health, but it wasn't talked about when I was going into my early 40s. So I just kept trying to seek out help, and I couldn't find any. We didn't have all these doctors on YouTube at the time. So as I got closer to my 50s, I then found a YouTuber named Menopause Barbie, and she talked about all the things that I was feeling and going through, and that it was all part of this perimenopause. I was like, oh my God, this is the answer. I am totally going through this right now, and there's really been nobody to help me, and I felt like this person was speaking my language. So I reached out to my GYN, and I asked her if I could go on some type of supplements, HRT. I didn't even really know the term HRT back then, which is hormone replacement therapy. And she said she didn't know anything about that, that she recommended somebody. So I went to that guy and he just gave me a bunch of estrogen, which was too much, overloaded me. He didn't understand how to properly dose. Then in my late 40s, I finally found somebody that was able to properly dose me and put me on a formula for menopause. See, I had a hysterectomy at 38. Plane just went by. I had a hysterectomy at 38, so I didn't have a cycle. I didn't know when I was going through it or not, or when I was going through it, or if I was. So it really helped me. But the thing is I was still, not only did I have that perimenopause and menopause, but I also was having the burnout of regular life, owning the house, trying to keep up with everyone else. There are people out there that can run circles around me, and I know that. They have more energy than I do. They can keep going. They have something that I don't have. When I come home, I want to sit in my recliner and watch TV. So I love being lazy. I really do. And I have to force myself to get up and to do the things that I need to do. But I couldn't do anything when I was in the state that I was in my early 40s. I was miserable. So once I got my hormones corrected, then I had to work on the life that I had. And the life that I had of taking care of a house, working a full-time job, trying to exercise enough, trying to eat good enough, trying to do all the things good enough. I couldn't keep up. It wasn't working for me, and I needed an answer. This lifestyle has been my answer. I am not kidding when I tell you that I absolutely love this lifestyle. Here are the reasons. I have a smaller home. I can clean it in an hour. I don't have to go out to the garage, empty it, sort through everything, make sure that there's not rodents getting in my garbage, cutting the lawn, pulling the weeds. I don't have any of that anymore. That saves me so much time in itself that it's worth it. The other thing is I can change my backyard at any time. Moving around can be stressful. I'm not going to pretend like that this lifestyle is just easy. But you can stay put if you want. If you need a whole month, like what I do, stay at a park whole month. Or if I wasn't working like I am, I could stay at some boondocking spot and have enough water to keep me going for a month and rest and just enjoy nature. I can do that if I want because I live this life. I can take days off of work now because I have my monthly bills so low that I can afford to take 3 months off if I want to. I'm building for retirement, so I don't do that, but I can. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I do take some time off. It's because I live this lifestyle that I can do those things. It's been the biggest game changer in my life. I feel better than I ever have. I take rest breaks when I need them. I don't listen to other people telling me that I should be doing this or I should be doing that. Or, everybody has their opinions. Everybody thinks they know how you should be living your life. And we have to live our life in a way that feels comfortable for us. We don't all have the same energy in a day. We don't all have the same nervous system. If you're an ADD person like I am, you need to have the calmness. Because you can get wrapped up in it. You can whip that head around and go, whoa, whoa, squirrel, it's exhausting. So you need to have that calm time. I love walking in the desert. This gives me calmness. I get to just be one with nature. It's a great way to start the day, and I can do this because I live this lifestyle. And you can still go for walks in the city. It's not the same. Trust me, I've tried. Look at these chairs right here. I'm going to put you on dual capture. There's little chairs just sitting out here in the middle of the desert. Isn't it nice? Look at the different types of cactus there are. Isn't that beautiful? Now it's called, I'm going to mess up the name, you guys, chala. It's beautiful, but you don't want to touch it. These things can get in your skin like hair-like needles, and they hurt so bad. Now, I didn't bring my comb, and I should have. Look. They're just gorgeous, though. What other questions do you have for me about my decision for this life? And do you resonate with what I'm saying? Can you, like, did you feel the burnout? Do you currently feel the burnout? If I were to go back in time and back in my late 30s, and I would start planning to do this, I would go back in time and I would do this all over again, but I would start planning early. I would get my life in a situation where I have no debt, and then have a job lined up, because you're going to need to work. Have a job lined up that you can take on the road, and then save up enough money to buy the RV, or maybe you just want to go to a modular, but save up enough money to do that. Then you can live this lifestyle. You can get that thing, but don't forget to get an inspection. Remember, I'm an RV inspector. That's what I do as my full-time job. And if you want to check out that channel, it's Deb's RV Services. But you want to get an inspection, because you're going to end up with something that is going to be a money pit, and you don't want that to happen. You want to be able to buy this thing and then have enough money for the maintenance, and then you can live in it full time. There's lots of different ways to live this lifestyle. But one of the biggest changes I've noticed is my reduction in stress. It was, if you're in your late 30s, if you're in your 40s, or even in your 50s, and you're still in a sticks and bricks, or even older, I get you. I understand where you're at. And it was no fun. It was really hard. And I really do empathize with people that don't have a choice, that they're in this situation and that's all they can do. If you're still raising kids, you can't leave yet. You've got to finish that. But start planning. Start saving. I mean, there's people that take their kids on the road, don't get me wrong. But not everybody can do that either. It's worth it, you guys. Who just got her hair cut and then got a treat, so she's rolling in it. Oh, she's gonna eat it. Is that good? Oh, you just want to roll in it, don't you? She just got groomed. Yes. Don't you look pretty and clean? Oh, Netflix just decided to start. Wow. Mother, that's my name. Today's dinner is shrimp with vegetables, and I got the shrimp from Mexico. It's so good, you guys. And I use cast iron for cooking a lot. I love cast iron, and you only need to rinse it out with water when you're done. So I chopped up some vegetables. I used whatever I had in my refrigerator, and I had zucchini, I had some onion, garlic, some sweet bell pepper. And then I happened to have this cauliflower rice, so I used that as kind of like my rice. And I just mixed it with some Bragg's amino, and I happened to have this Louisiana Cajun spice that I used on my shrimp. It worked out really good, and it was so delicious. It was a really good dinner. There's something about having the time and space to walk in nature. It feels like medicine, real medicine, the kind you can't bottle. For years, I was in survival mode, working, managing, sacrificing, trying to keep up. And at some point, you look around and realize life can't just be a recliner and a TV at the end of a long day. Stress takes a toll on your mind, on your body. And when you add hormone changes on top of that, it's like icing on the cake for overload. Living small changed that for me. Living small gave me freedom. It gave me financial breathing room. It gave me a space to rest without guilt. It gave me the ability to actually take care of my health instead of just talking about it. And the truth is, I feel better in my 50s than I did throughout most of my adult life. Not because everything is perfect, but because I finally stopped trying to live like everyone else. If you're in that stage feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, unsure, don't let fear, anxiety, or what other people think stop you from building a life that actually fits you. You deserve peace, you deserve health, and you deserve freedom. Live free, everyone, and I'll see you next time.